here from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, and I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. To Cousins. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards. And if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern... Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. James into the front court. Leads just a point. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 1. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To Paul George. Kyle Kuzma knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. It's George for 2. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
DeMarcus Cousins, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Beyond the arc. For 3. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pass to Cousins, down low. Davis. That's off the side of the rim, short to Davis. From long range, Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
George to Beverly. George. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Danny Green to James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Paul George, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LBJ. To Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To George. LeBron James with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard. It goes down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Davis. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Finger roll, finishing with finesse. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has the making to be a big-time game.
LBJ with it.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
It's good.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Clippers have got it. Leonard. LBJ has it. To Caldwell Pope. JaVale McGee. Leonard. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard, knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
and finishes strong.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Leonard. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
So we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Clippers have the basketball.
Subbing in,
To Paul George for three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Leonard. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. Driving right to the basket. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Knocked loose. Kuzma matched up with Paul George. Here comes the screen. James down low for Davis. It's a big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
George, that's how you defend. LeBron with it up top. His team leads it by 10. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Kuzma to James. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Davis buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Screen coming. Here's James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Short jumper misses. George in a matchup with Boogie. To Leonard. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Backcourt.
Let's go.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's James controlling the offense. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
James into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Kyle Kuzma, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
James to Davis. And the Clippers able to clear the board. George off the iron. No good. To Davis. Lays it up and in.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to George. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Knocked loose. Danny Green. James, textbook defense. Leonard to George. Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Davis goes to the right side. To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
In the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Kawhi Leonard. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
My ball. I got ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. That ends the 3rd quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game, and this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Paul George, baseline drive to Paul George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
To Davis. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 21.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Davis with a drop step. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Leonard, great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's James. Not that time. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. Hat-trick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
James to Davis. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end When there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Backcourt violation is called. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Team Danny Green. Entering the game for LA, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
George lets it fly. And the Lakers with the rebound. Cousins to Davis, down low. Nice pass to set things up.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Danny Green to Davis. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Here's Leonard for two. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
The drive, right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James, Clippers have got it. Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
We used to hear that saying all the time, a 2 is a 2, keep it moving. Nah, a 2 isn't a 2. It can be a dagger sometimes when the defense has mental lapse like that. He deflates the energy of the D by making easy lays.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.